Isaiah 49:6 in the New Living Translation says, He says, You will do more than restore the people of Israel to me. I will make you a light to the Gentiles, and you will bring my salvation to the ends of the earth. My name is Robert Rosales, and you're listening to His Love is Greater Than. I will be reading from a book titled 100 Bible Verses That Changed the World. It was written by William J. Peterson and Randy Peterson. The title of the chapter is The Light of the World. Paul the Apostle. The missionary was brought from his prison cell to meet with the king. The room was filled with government officials, Roman and Jewish, as the king strode in with great pomp and ceremony. The Roman governor, Festus, opened the proceedings with a few remarks about the history of this case. The prisoner had been arrested for disturbing the peace. He was opposed by Jewish leaders on religious matters. As a Roman citizen, he had made a legal appeal to Caesar. Festus shook his head as he explained that he was ready to send the missionary to Rome for trial, but he didn't know what to write on the report. Maybe King Herod Agrippa would have some ideas. When King Agrippa nodded his way, Paul the missionary began his testimony, telling of his background as a loyal Pharisee, his mission to persecute Christians, and the light from the sky that knocked him from his horse on the road to Damascus. Along with that light came the voice of Jesus, giving him a new mission to the Gentiles. So then, King Agrippa, Paul continued, I am saying nothing beyond what the prophets and Moses said would happen, that the Christ would suffer and, as the first to rise from the dead, would proclaim light to his own people and to the Gentiles. A light for the Gentiles. This idea is packed into the book of Isaiah in the section known as the Servant Song. Early Christians grabbed onto these prophecies and applied them to Jesus. He would be the one, despised and rejected, the man of sorrows, on whom the Lord laid the iniquities of us all. He would be a light for the Gentiles, and a heavenly vision had commanded Paul to carry the torch. After receiving this commission, Paul went through several years of preparation. Then the cutting-edge church at Antioch sent him out, along with Barnabas, with the good news. In one of their first stops, Paul and Barnabas preached at the local synagogue and drew great crowds. While some Jews accepted their message, others forced them out of the synagogue. Paul and Barnabas replied, We had to speak the word of God to you first, since you reject it. We now turn to the Gentiles. For this is what the Lord has commanded us. I have made you the light for the Gentiles, that you may bring salvation to the ends of the earth. Acts 13:46. Yes, that's Isaiah 49:6 quoted there, Paul's theme verse. In town after town, these missionaries followed the same pattern, preaching in the synagogue, using the Hebrew scriptures to convince people about Jesus, gather a base of believing Jews, then, when opponents turned up the heat, move on to bring a light to the Gentiles. As a result, the local churches that Paul started included both Jews and Gentiles. The wall between these groups was falling down. Christ was their peace. After 3 missionary journeys, Paul still wasn't finished. Arrested in Jerusalem, he told Festus and Agrippa about his commission as the torchbearer to proclaim light to his own people and to the Gentiles. Then he used his Roman citizenship to get a free ticket to the capital city and a few appearances before governors and kings along the way. This light simply would not go out. I found this book in the bookstore, and it has 100 different Bible verses with 100 known personalities throughout time, and the verse that made them believers, their testimony, the one thing that changed them, that made them see the light. So I'm excited to share this book with you. We all need a light, especially in times of darkness. It's really easy. In order for us to see the light or accept the light, it's just to merely do that, accept. Just allow Jesus to come into your heart, and your life will light up. It'll be brighter than anything, brighter than any star. And all those dark corners in your body and your mind and your soul, they'll just evaporate. They'll just dissipate. There'll be no place for darkness to hide in your soul. And that's what we want. We want to be bright. We want to be white, like the snow. So if you haven't accepted Jesus in your heart, think about it. If you're going through struggles or dark periods, or you're just surrounded in the dark by darkness, then you most of all need the light. I urge you to just find a local church, find a good church, and just listen to his words, listen to his good word. Pick up a Bible, start reading some Bible verses every single day, and slowly you'll see your life transform from one of darkness to light. And once we become bright, it's our responsibility to share that light. Lift people up around you. Show them the way. If you enjoyed the story, this testimony, please come back. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe. If you think you know someone that might need some light, then share the site with them. Share it with them so that they can feel better about whatever situation they're in. God is always with us, and God is the answer to all of our problems. And if we lay all of our burdens on Him, you'll see that He will pull the yoke for us. The Bible doesn't lie. It's a guidebook. It's a life book. Thank you very much for listening. And please subscribe and share. If you know anybody that has a testimony or has a story, or have any comments, please share them with me on the website. Go to the bottom and share your comments. Or if you have a testimony you want to share, or a story you want to share, please send it to me. Email it to me at hisloveisgreaterthan.com at gmail.com. hisloveisgreaterthan@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to share with anybody and everybody. Thank you again for listening, and to the next one.